There is no such guarantee that because you have started well, you are going to end well at all costs. And so I say, give yourself the permission to change your mind to start small. Give yourself the permission to change your mind to start small. Welcome to today's inspiration. You see, whenever the subject of getting started is being mentioned, people tend to ask questions like, but what do I start with? How do I get started? I don't have what it takes to start. I don't think now is the right time. And I get it. But the question is, if not now, then when? If not now, then when? One powerful man of God, Dr. Mensah Otabil, the founder of ICGC, made a profound statement in his book titled By the Future. He said that our actions are the playback of the philosophies that regulate our life. Our actions are the playback of the philosophies that regulate our life. And that is absolutely true. You see, you do the things you do, you avoid the things you don't do simply because of the philosophies that regulate your life. You understand? Everyone has got some philosophies, we've got some principles, we've got some rules, some norms that we apply ourselves with. And so if you have the philosophy that I need to get this qualification before I can venture into this business, then trust me, you are never going to get started until you get that degree or that certificate. In the same way, if you are looking for a certain lump sum of capital before you begin that project, then you are definitely not going to get started until that money is ready. I understand it is good to aim high. It is good, very good to aim high. But get it right that it is also allowed to start small. You are allowed to start small, irrespective of how bigger the goal is. You need to break it down into small units so that you can pick it bit by bit and build on that. There are a lot of people who started small and they ended up achieving great wealth. We also have people who started on a higher note and they ended up badly. That is to say that the most important thing is not what you start with, but the most important thing is for you to get started. Probably you haven't started because you think you don't have this, you don't have that, you don't have what it takes. And I bet you that it is so because of what you think, because of how you think, and because of the frame of your mindset. Today, I want to encourage you to get started because a small beginning with a great determination can conquer everything. It is good to start big. It is good to start higher. It is good to begin on a higher note if you have what it takes, if you have the means, if you have the resources. But I also want to encourage you that if you don't have that resources, if you don't have exactly what it takes, if you don't have that lump sum of money, you can still start. You can still begin with what you have. So I want you to ask yourself, what do I have? Because you have something, just that you probably may not have realized it. You have time, you have something. Take your time to assess yourself because there is something to begin with if you will be due diligent to yourself. This is what I am leaving you with today. That if you don't start now, then you are never going to get started. Because there wouldn't be any point in your life where everything will fall in place, where everything will make sense, where you have all the requirements. That time will not just come. So I beseech you to change that mind. Give yourself the permission. It is you. There are certain times that if you don't give yourself permission, you can't do so many things because of the norms, because of the virtues, because of the principles that you uphold. So allow yourself, don't be so hard on yourself. Change your mind. Probably you took that decision, you came up with that decision because of some situation that you found yourself in. But things have changed. So you need to be flexible with yourself. You need to revisit that goal. You need to revisit that philosophy and make amends when the need be so that you can get started. Thank you so much for being my guest. My name is Richard, and I highly recommend you to subscribe, share your comments, share your opinion in the comment section, and follow us for more inspiration. Thank you so much for sharing this piece of inspiration, and I'll meet you in the next inspiration. Thank you, and have an awesome day.